At the Daily Bugle, J. Jonah Jameson is confronted by a disgruntled advertiser. The Bugle is sowing seeds of discontent among the youth. It's simply unacceptable for big businessmen like Edwin Badge. The man is going to pull all advertising from the Bugle. So Jameson orders Ned Leeds and the ordinary mild-mannered photographer Peter Parker to go to the upcoming political convention and get some pictures of hippies causing problems. Peter asks what they should do if the protesters are peaceful, but Mr. Badge is quite confident there will be plenty of rabble to be seen. In fact, he's sure of it. Nearby, political upstart Jack McPherson is giving a speech to a rousing crowd. But one man, a well-connected criminal named Frankie, is upset and boos the politician. His employee Deadpool tells him he should just pay the merc to kill the man, but Frankie doesn't want to make any more martyrs. They need Jack discredited, not dead, and Frankie has just the guy for the job. Mysterio will disguise himself as McPherson and make a convention speech so bad the real Jack will never be able to show his face again. And all Deadpool has to do is provide a distraction. At the convention, a disguised Wade Wilson attacks a police officer, sparking a riot. Seeing the danger, Peter Parker slips away. Suiting up, the amazing Spider-Man dives into the fray and winds up in a battle with Deadpool. However, Peter realizes that Wade is just a distraction, so he webs the mercenary to a horse and rushes into the convention floor. Inside, Mysterio knocks out the real McPherson and gets ready for the speech of a lifetime. As he begins a strange diatribe heavy on conspiracy theories and other nonsense, Spider-Man swings in and attacks. However, Spider-Man has been a fool. By grafting Deadpool to this horse, he has become more powerful than ever oh god, how do you stop this thing? With that out of the way, Spider-Man declares it's time to finish things. Knowing Mysterio is protected by his helmet, Peter Parker unleashes his full strength. Oh jeez, I hope that didn't kill him. Spider-Man also catches Frankie and Edwin and wants to send them to prison, but Deadpool says that's not going to happen. These guys are way too rich to go to jail. Deadpool suggests that next time, instead of wasting money on schemes, these guys should just buy politicians outright. Frankie and Edwin think that's a great idea. Spider-Man is disgusted by all of this, but the young hero has to learn that with great wealth comes great power. Frustrated, the two heroes trade blows before Deadpool takes off, saying his friend has a lot to learn about politics. Later, Peter is disappointed even further when he sees the story Jameson runs about all of this, blaming everything on Spider-Man. Worse still, Peter owes money to the Bugle, so he wasn't even paid. Looks like you'll have to find another way to get Aunt May's medication. Hello and welcome to Comic Island. My name is Arden, and this is my recount and review of Spider-Man Deadpool number 7. So people really responded to the last issue I reviewed, so I thought it'd be fun to follow up on the next comic. Here we have another issue made by a guest team. This time it's Greg Duggan and Scott Koblish handling writing and art respectively, and overall they did a really good job. This comic doesn't really start out that strong, with overly heavy period jokes and a few too many Vietnam references for my taste, but by the end it really won me over, giving me plenty of laughs, and on the whole was a good, enjoyable comic. I really like the fight with Deadpool shackled to the horse, and just like how last issue where our heroes taught the movie industry some valuable lessons about film studies, this issue taught two businessmen some important lessons with regards to buying public officials. So that's nice. I also like the classic Jameson headline to describe the issue's events and his behavior in general. That was just perfect. This comic rather beautifully emulates those early Spider-Man comics I and so many others share a lot of love for, so it's easy to get caught up in the nostalgia of it all. It's really amazing how great of a job they managed to do at making the art feel like it was straight from 1968. And though there are a few jokes a bit too on the nose for my liking, or just not all that funny, this comic made me laugh, and when it comes to something like this, that's really all you need to do. So this comic's good just beyond its simple nostalgia. This comic does a lot with a little, but if the idea of a classic Silver Age story with some modern jokes and references thrown in appeals to you, then I am going to recommend this issue for you. Let me know what you think in the comments section below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep reading comics.